welcome back, and this is a quick one, but a strange one. Ian Bell, yes, that Ian Bell of Slightly Mad Studios and the mixed bag that has been the Project Cars series, as well as previous titles such as Shift, etc., etc., has been back on Twitter today, going a bit bonkers is probably the only way that can really describe it, in that he's punting out Project Cars 4. And I'd just like to read a few of his tweets, all of which, by the way, have now been deleted by him. So, first one, do you like every leaf shadowing every other leaf? I do. Cars 4 will be the most realistic simulator ever made, in every area, in every way. We then also have, we learned our lesson with Cars 3. No one will touch us with Cars 4. That might be slightly more prophetic than he thinks, in all honesty, because people might not touch Cars 4. Live leaves affected by vortices on AI cars hitting the windscreen of the player's car. I think so. Bump mapped track edges. 24-hour time of day. Live track 4. Madness 2.0. I think so. Or is he not sure? You'd hope he'd know. After all, he's apparently developing it. And some of this came off the back of a guy called Neil, who posted, hopefully what is happening is the Project Cars series is going back to its roots. Project Cars 2 is still the best racing game ever made. Please go back to the simulation style play and make Project Cars 4 the best racing sim. Now, I share some of Neil's sentiments here, that Project Cars ideally should go back to its sim roots. I'm not sure Project Cars 2 is the best racing game ever made, but it's a strong one and I do still enjoy it. To which Ian replied, yep, I think we're wanting to go that route also, Neil, with everything turned up to 11, a la Spinal Tap. The problem is this is Ian Bell saying it, isn't it? Let's be perfectly honest. Do we trust him? Do I trust him? Do I trust Ian Bell? No, I fucking don't trust Ian Bell. The only person I trust less than Ian Bell is his son Nathan Bell, who is basically just a lying bastard, quite frankly. Well, actually, I don't know if he's a bastard, but he's a lying something. Pick your expletive to go in there. He's a liar. We have not forgotten Project Cars 3. Let's be perfectly honest, you overhyped the egg with Project Cars and Project Cars 2. They fell short of the watermark and you abandoned both of them far too soon, but they were solid titles in their own way, and both of those brought something to the party that was worth bringing to the party. But Project Cars 3, nah, you see, you lied through your teeth on that one. Yes, it was a spiritual successor to Shift, if by spiritual successor you mean worse than Shift, in terms of all of the stuff that Shift did that was worth bringing over, that you did worse, like upgrades that were worse, and it added stuff that was, supposed to be brilliant. Driver customization, yeah, but it wasn't very good, was it? It wasn't really customization, and it didn't look very good. And then basically you brought along livery editors, which was quite good. I quite liked the livery editor. Basic, functional, but it was supposed to be all the sim we could ever want and everything we needed that we just didn't know we needed yet, and it was basically just arrogance personified, wrapped up in a bit more arrogance, and you got your asses bit for it. And that's why, quite frankly, Project Cars 3 on Steam is played by less people than the original Project Cars, and significantly less than played Project Cars 2. And you can go on there any day and see that. You got your asses handed to you, and it didn't need to be that way. People told you this would happen. People said, I said, loads of other people said that this would happen off of the back of a confused marketing campaign that tried to be everything to everybody. And you basically insulted us, didn't you, Ian and Nathan? And now you're just hoping we're going to forget that with more of your hype. I don't think people will. And I think that might be a problem that you have with this one. Because, no one will touch you with Project Cars 4. As I say, that may turn out to be prophetic, because Project Cars 4 could well be the best sim that ever exists, but I'm not convinced that people are going to buy into it early on. Hopefully they don't anyway. And that's also assuming that now you work for Codemasters, who are now going to be owned by EA, that EA actually let you. After all, you didn't leave EA on good terms and you were quite pleasant to them. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't like EA either, particularly as a publisher, but you don't have a track record of getting on with them, so let's see what will happen off the back of that. There we go, that's been my little rant about Ian Bell and his sort of announcement around Project Cars 4 that happened today and then disappeared. Let me know what you think about the possibility of Project Cars 4 being led by Ian Bell and Nathan down below in the comments. Try not to swear too much, or do, I don't care actually. If you found this vaguely entertaining, please hit the like button. If you want to see more content like this, please do subscribe away and hit the bell icon to be notified when future content gets uploaded. Thanks very much. Take care.